Hi there Libra, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your intuitive tarot reading for the next 6 months. I have done the 2020 readings, I did those back in December, they are up on my channel. However, energies can change, things can change. We didn't know we were going to be going through a pandemic this year. So I am doing an update with new energies for the next 6 months, but you may want to go back and watch your 2020 reading as well to see how it lines up. So Libra, I mean, look at all your cups energy here. Apart from the devil, you know, it's cups all the way around. What we have here, guys, just to backtrack a little bit, is we have a card pair for each month of the year, starting July, ending in December. Rider-Waite is your key card, clarified with Star Child Tarot deck. Yeah, I mean, it's just a theme of cups. You're really going to be dealing in the realm of emotions and, you know, really determining what fulfills you this second half of the year. I mean, yeah, there is a potential to be dealing with partnership as well. For a lot of you, that will be romantic. It's not limited to that. That can also be, you know, business partnership or someone that you really have creative chemistry with. So let's see how it unfolds. We're going to start here in July with the Devil and the Page of Cups. Okay, so as you may know, the Devil energy can indicate dealing with somebody who can be a manipulative force. Now, it doesn't have to be, it can just be like the revelational energy within us, but we do have that with a court card, which, you know, is one of the people cards in the tarot, which is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups as an energy can be a child or a younger person. So for some of you, you could be having issues with your children, one of your children that's been a bit of a delinquent in some way. The Page of Cups could also be a water sign energy, so that would be Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. But also as an energy, the Page of Cups can be somebody who's quite creative, quite quirky, someone who's really spontaneous. But mixed here with the Devil energy, there's a sense of, you know, like I said, maybe some control or manipulation. Maybe that person is trying to manipulate you in some way. You know, Devil energy can also indicate things like addictions or codependency or problems with money or finances, maybe gaming addiction for a teenager or that kind of thing. So, you know, we see that energy here for you in July. However, you know, we've got a lot of beautiful energies that follow, so I feel like this is going to get resolved, whatever it is. But really it is time to break that chain, break that cycle and liberate from that Devil energy, because, you know, there's a sense here of maybe slight enablement as well. I mean, you can see the Lovers here that are chained to the Devil. Sorry, my neighbour's dog is barking a lot. The Lovers here are chained to the Devil, but those chains are actually loose enough for them to get them over the head and free themselves, but they're staying there. So there's a sense of kind of that the payoff might be worth it for you for the cost of staying in a toxic situation or allowing toxic behaviour to play out. So that could be, you know, not wanting to rock the boat with somebody, not wanting to upset them, so just kind of going along with it. But it's unsustainable over time because it's going to escalate and it's not healthy for anyone. So we really need to make sure that we free ourselves from you know, from Devil energy. The Page of Cups also can be a emotional offer. Or an apology, so that could be from somebody who isn't good for you as well. So just be really discerning in July of the kind of people that are coming in for you, Libra, and just, you know, really trying to discern who's authentic and who's not. Okay, August, we have the Two of Crystals, which is the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So you might know this card as the Juggler in the Rider Tarot deck. Yeah, I mean, so the Two of Crystals can be that feeling of being, you know, a little bit ungrounded or unsteady. So some of you might still be recovering from that situation in July, still kind of feeling a little bit up in the air. But we have celebration here with the Three of Cups. So I feel like maybe it's been resolved. You know, you haven't quite got 2 feet on the ground, but here's the celebration, here's the turning point, here's where the energy starts to shift for you. And, you know, that Three of Cups can really be about manifesting a new direction that's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you, planting new seeds, doing the groundwork, so that you can be like these people here and celebrate harvest or abundance, you know, the seeds or the fruits of your labor, but in the next season. So it says that through, you know, releasing this toxic energy, whatever it is, that you will be set to celebrate in the near future. That you're just kind of seeding and planting the seeds for that now. And I feel that you will move past any, you know, feelings of instability as well. Two of Crystals can also be about having a bit too much responsibility on, too much on your plate, having, you know, too many pots on the boil, and not kind of being able to focus and concentrate. So maybe just not taking on as much that month, and just, you know, so you can keep yourself a little bit more steady emotionally, because the Two of Crystals can talk about unsteady emotions as well. So that's what I'm seeing there with those two cards. That is your August, and now we'll move into your September. In your September, we have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Crystals. So, you know, the Seven of Pentacles or Crystals is all about, you know, assessing, you know, your investment, the time and energy you might be putting into a situation. Maybe assessing, you know, the quality of a connection and how, you know, how important it is to you, whether it's worth pursuing. Because here we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is a really beautiful card. It is a card of maybe an offer of love or an apology or something like that. But it's kind of like, you know, it can be someone that's coming back from your past, someone that you've already engaged with, or it can be an apology from a child as well, and you're kind of wondering, you know, am I going to accept this? That could be, you know, if that devil energy was relating to a child, this could be when it all starts resolving. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling a love situation, because we're following that up with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, someone's going to come back, you know, maybe a past lover, someone you've known through work, or, you know, even you went to school with, that kind of thing. Or it can be someone who kind of just makes you feel like you're back in that kind of really playful, childlike energy again. And they want to offer you some kind of emotional offering as well, you know, some kind of love or situation that's fulfilling, that can really grow and bloom here. With that Seven of Crystals, I think there's a sense of you really assessing whether you want to pursue whatever this offer is, because the Seven of Crystals kind of shows the fact that, you know, maybe there might be some hard work that needs to be put into this. But if it's someone that you've been with in the past, there might be hard work in terms of repairing, or, you know, even with a new connection, you might be assessing whether, you know, you've got the energy to kind of put into this to really make it grow and really make it expand. So I think you're going to be assessing that, and you're also going to be assessing the value that may bring in your life as well. Okay, so Libra, let's move on to your September. Sorry, your October. Let's get the months right. So we have the Two of Cups with the Emperor. So I feel that you are going to decide to go for it with this person, or accept that apology, or make this some kind of commitment here, because we have the Two of Cups and the Emperor. You know, that Two of Cups can be that real sort of twin flame soulmate energy. So if that's a love interest coming in, it really has that potential. For some of you, it's not limited to love. It can be a creative partnership, a business partner, someone we really have that kind of sense of, you know, chemistry with when you're working professionally. Potentially a water sign. I mean, water all over this reading, guys. That's Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Have the link to Leo here as well. The Emperor is a card of commitment. And it's also a yes card. There's just a couple of cards in the tarot that kind of give us a real yes or no indication. The Emperor is one of the yes cards, so it can be really an indicator to move forward in this connection, that might be a good thing for you to actually do. You know, the Emperor can also be a husband energy. So this is, you know, meaning that this connection could really turn into something really solid, really tangible. You know, the Emperor is somebody who's quite calculated, not really a risk taker. So you might be dealing with someone who's a little bit more conservative than you, somebody who is quite logical, strategic, and analytical. Maybe someone who's older than you as well. Yes, it could be somebody who is a boss, a mentor, a business owner, or something like that. Maybe, you know, even if you're entering into a new work commitment or job, there could be chemistry with that person as well, with the Emperor energy. So, you know, it also talks about, you know, just, you know, making moves now to shape your world, Libra, not letting it shape you. You know, really taking that inspired action. If this is a new connection coming, and actually pursuing it, really thinking about what you want now and going after it. Okay, your November, Ten of Cups and the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you will need to, you will be still assessing that decision, Libra, whether to really connect and engage with this opportunity or person. Because the Two of Swords can be a decision-making card, and it talks about trying to make a decision from a place where you don't get clouded by your emotions, right? So you're really going to have to tune into that Emperor energy and assess the facts and the logic mixed with your intuition, because intuition is a great decision-making tool, to decide whether to walk this path with this person, with this business partner, whoever they are. I think the promise of where this could head is quite great with the Ten of Cups. I mean, this is like living your best life card. It tells me that these cups that we're seeing, the 2s, the 3s, the 6s, has the potential to expand to the 10, which is, shows a connection that could be permanent, could be a life partnership situation with children, a home, beautiful partner, really a lot of abundance as well, joy, love, harmony. The same could be said about if this is a business connection that's going to be really, really fulfilling for you. But I do feel that you will be making that decision on whether to go for it or not, whether to move that, to walk that path. We've kind of seen that in the last couple of months. There's something that might kind of be holding you back in a way. But the Emperor is that yes card. I think it's really telling you to kind of take a chance on this one, Libra. December. King of Cups and the Page of Crystals. Yep, okay. This is where I feel like it all kind of solidifies and, you're willing to kind of commit to it. The Page of Crystals or the Page of Pentacles is about a new opportunity or offering. It can be an offering of commitment, going steady with this person, going to the next level, that kind of thing. And the King of Cups obviously can indicate, love, joy, harmony, or also, finally being in that place where you can discern this connection, be it in business or romance, is good for you. You're able to see that you've got the emotional intelligence, you're feeling secure and steady again after, maybe earlier in the 6 months when you felt a little bit unstable, a bit ungrounded. And now I think that you're in a great place to receive that offering that this person's trying to offer you. Someone's trying to connect with you. And I think in December, you're going to be ready to receive it. Not only receive it, but maybe actually willing to turn it into something physical, tangible, actually say, hey, you know what, we are now officially business partners, let's sign the contract. You know what, we are not just lovers anymore, I want to be in a relationship with you, or I want to get engaged with you. It's the next level kind of energy here. It's making it physical, solid, tangible, and really feeling good about that, being in a really good place to go for it. Libra, it sounds like it's going to be an interesting 6 months for you, all about your feelings, all about your emotions, all about being open to receive and expand love, joy, and harmony in your life. It starts off with a little bit of a release from some kind of more toxic energy, but I just saw something quite similar actually in the Gemini reading. They had the Ten of Cups in the same position and they started off with the Tower. So it's kind of like there's a lot of gateway energy in July to kind of really opening up a more expansive flow towards the end of the year. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do leave me a comment. I try to respond to them all. I read them all. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I'll be back here for plenty more weekly readings, love readings towards the end of the year or throughout the end of the year.